welcome back to my channel. Gosh, I have to say, first, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to those of you who have subscribed. That means so much to me. I am humbled to my core that you think enough of my creation and my video to follow me. So thank you so much. And I do hope that you'll give me completely honest feedback, that you'll just continue to join me on the journey of creativity and see where this takes us. If this is your first time watching me, thank you very much. I do hope that you'll continue, and I'm going to get busy because, like I said, if I go over about 30 minutes is max, because it takes about 2 hours to load the videos, and so I want to get busy. My husband did tell me this morning, he said, Jody, you just need to video everything you're doing, because I was showing him some of the pieces I've made, and he says, just video when you're working on things. And I said, okay. So hopefully this goes well with uploading. My upload speed is just slow. So yesterday, after I stopped filming, look what I did with the zippity-doo-dah music. Do you guys remember when I said, look how cute this is? Well, I found this image of Pooh in the book. You know, I have not very many pieces of the book left. I think I've used it about as much as I can. But it says, what you need is a good path, nimble feet, and a song to help you remember what your feet should be doing. And I thought, that is so perfect to go with zippity-doo-dah. So there's that pocket that I made. And I know I said I wasn't going to stencil or stamp or build this book. But I've had so much fun working on these ephemera pieces. How can I not build the journal? So I'm going to build the journal like I would for myself, and hope that whoever receives the journal will be thrilled and know that I've had so much love and joy in building the pieces. So with that said, let's get started. I said in the last video not to throw this scrap away. Remember, this is the piece that we cut off of the bottom here in the middle, right? So that's that piece. Okay. And I said, oh, I have an idea. And then I never told you what my idea was. So here's my idea. I have this really fun yellow Easter egg dyed paper. I hope you can see that. It's really gloomy today, and I'm trying not to have shadows too bad. If I turn this overhead light on, you guys tell me if that makes it harder for you to see what I'm doing. It makes it a lot easier for me to see what I'm doing. But I definitely want you as the viewer to not say, oh my gosh, her lighting is crazy. And those, we are going to switch out to LED bulbs. We just haven't done it yet. But anyway, I totally got off track. Okay, so this is the piece we cut off the bottom there. And I have, this is one 8.5 by 11 sheet of just copy paper that I've dyed with Easter egg dye. And I'm going to make just a little booklet to pull out of a pocket and journal on it. Okay, but before I sew that, I want to embellish it. And look at this cute. I know, I'm like really over the top with the cuteness of this book. But the first thing he thought of was honey. Like, is that not adorable? Okay, maybe you don't think it is. I think it is. And I was digging through my trim because I thought something on the edge here. And this is too bright and it's too bulky just to go in a pocket. Even though it's super cute, I definitely want to use it on something. And I thought this is too bright against the background that I used here. And then I found this tiny, oops, I didn't even pull it all the way out. So I think I'm just going to do a small little piece of that right down the side there. Now, how cute's that going to be? My husband just texted me, so I will be right back. Sorry about that. He texted me, I texted him back, he never answered me. So I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, and then while I was waiting, I went ahead and glued these bits down and fussed with my art glitter glue. It was stopped up and I couldn't use it. And then I took the tip off, was trying to run it under hot water, dropped it in the sink, thought it was going to go down the drain, whatever. And then my friend made this for me. Isn't that sweet? But I think this is brass, so I'm worried. My glue is low, so I know that I'm not going to get it in my glue, but I keep losing just the stick pin, so hopefully that'll work. Anywho, so I just went ahead and cut this little piece. It's a little long, but I'll trim that off once it's done, but it's so little that I was afraid to it's just so little that I wanted to use the art glitter glue with the fine tip, which is why I was fussing with the fine tip. Plus the cardstock on these is kind of thick, so I wanted to make sure that it would hold, and I didn't trust that my glue stick would hold, so I just used my son just texted me. I just used art glitter glue on the back of that as well. So I'm going to let that dry, and then be right back. Okay, I'm back again. I'm so sorry about that. Gosh, my son must be on his lunch, and hang on, I'll tell you what happened in just a minute. So I went ahead and took that to the sewing machine and just sewed right down the middle. Okay, gave it the spine. When I sew on paper, I lengthen my stitch length, because if I do it just at the normal 2.5, then I feel like it's just perforating the paper, whereas I like it to be a little bit of a longer stitch length. That's my personal preference. You can do whatever you want. If you don't have a sewing machine, or you're not comfortable sewing paper in your machine, that's completely fine. You could take a stapler and staple in something like this, or you could just hand stitch it with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch would hold it as well. Or you could do the 2-in and just make a cute little tie on the end, which I just now thought of would have been cute. And I've got a little bit of paper poking over the edge there. So I'm just going to very, very, very carefully take my cork-backed metal ruler and my knife and just cut that off. So yesterday, after school, my son and his girlfriend were walking to his vehicle, and they were outside, and they were almost to the vehicle, so they had taken their masks off, and the principal was behind them and said, "Put your mask on." And my son is quite a mouthy little dude. He's very opinionated. I don't know where he got that from. And he was not very nice to the principal about it. And so he's texting me to tell me that he has to go to the office after lunch. So we'll see how that goes. I told him he's in the wrong and he needs to take it like a man and, apologize, even though they were outside and everything. But the rules are the rules, and they were on school campus, and I get that. And masks are so controversial. I know that, and I'm not trying to stir up controversy. My son is very opinionated, and they were outside, and he's with his girlfriend. It's not like they're not sharing their germs anyway, which I'm not overly happy about, but that's a different conversation. So anyway, okay, so cute. All right, I love him. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I want to go through the book and see where we're at with ephemera pieces for this. I do have 2 other Winnie the Pooh books, so if I don't use all of the Pooh specific pieces in this one, I'm okay with that. And let me go grab those and show you what I have. They're in the other room. Oops. Okay, I had to go grab them. I should, in a clip of this, show you the tables that I have set up. I've taken over the guest room, and I have little golden book stuff everywhere back there. Okay, so how fun is this? This is all I have left of these book, or the, not this book. Gosh, all this book is intact. The book that I took apart for the ephemera pieces, this is all I have left of it. I have really used a lot of that book, so I'm really excited about that. That's a great usage of those pages. So I have this one that is just, I mean, it's kind of beaten around the edges a little bit and kind of torn, but see, somebody got happy with a pencil, which I think I could erase. And the pages themselves really aren't in that bad a shape. So I think I could erase this, and I could put book corners on this one, and I could still use it, I think. So tell me what you guys think about, this is the regular size little golden book. So tell me if you think this one is too beat up to use or not, okay? So that's that one. And then this is a smaller one. Somebody also got happy with a pencil in this one, but he's so cute with all the little bees in here. If you know me, you know I have a thing for bees, but this is so sweet with these images. Like this one would be wonderful for, I think, a Mother's Day gift, but that's my opinion. But the images in this one are fantastic, and the colors are so vibrant. I could erase this, and this doesn't bother me. I could put a pocket there, but I think this one is in good enough shape to do. Again, I just put some book corners. It's a little bit of water damage there. So is that something that would bother you if you were looking at a book? I mean, it is, this one is from, I don't know. Where's the date? This one, I'm not seeing the date. Oh, it's in Roman numerals. Just kidding. I'll have to look it up. I always have to do the converter because I'm terrible and I can't remember my Roman numerals. This one is in Roman numerals also. So, just kidding. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let me know what you think about the condition of those books. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. All right, so, like we have this page. So what I'm thinking, this is where it gets fun, and I don't want to bore you guys at all. You've been so wonderful. Oh, now look at that. Oh, did I make that too wide? No! That's okay. I can cut it off this side. Oh. Dodie. Oh. What if I just back that then and make that a journaling card? Okay, setting it aside, moving on. My half hour is going to be up and I'm not going to have anything done. Okay, so what I am thinking is I need to make some more pockets. Definitely need to make some more pockets because I don't think I have enough variety made for things like this. But I could put that there. And then we could take a tag of some sort. Oh, I love him. I think I'm just going to leave him as a journaling card and just tuck it in there. So maybe like that. This I really like here because the colors match. And I like him on that orange page there for a pocket. So we'll need something in there. I know this is going to seem odd and right in the middle of where I was going through the book, and I apologize for that, but my husband called me back. And I was downstairs and I had to come through here. So I just wanted to show you, like, I have a total mess. 2 tables full of stuff, the vanity stool. So I have a little bit of a mess. I'm trying not to make you guys too dizzy by showing you, but these are some little the smaller size little golden books I've got sat here, and papers that are cut, and then the others that I had prepped that I'm working on. So kind of a mess. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, so you can see the mess I have back there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get these done. So this is a lot of white space to me, and I think that it needs a pocket here for sure. But what oh, that's pretty. What I tend to do is kind of figure out my pockets and stuff, and then I will go through and I can stamp just some background stamp. I can do a design, whatever, to kind of take up that white space, but not so much in super dark colors. I just kind of ghost it, or I stencil it just to add a little bit of design there, to kind of take away that white space. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do in these next couple of videos, is figure out what ephemera is going to go on what page, and then figure out what inks I want to use. And I tend to stencil more so than stamp, just because it's a little bit lighter and I can control it a little bit better. So we have, you know, the journaling cards I had made with the napkin pieces, okay? So we have some of those. I haven't made any more. And we have all these pieces with the poo that the book pages that I made. And like this one, I think I'm gonna round this corner. I have to fix the glue on that because it's a doubled up book page. But that is so thick, I actually think I'm gonna put that on the cover, because it's pretty hefty piece. And I don't want it to be too heavy for the lightweight paper that I've used in here. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so I'm going to work and just kind of flip through here and see what we have. And then that will help me determine what else we need to make so we can get a game plan, right? So I don't even remember what page I had put that on, but I know I liked it. Whatever page it was, I thought it was cute with the colors. So let's see, can I find that page? Was it there? Here. Was it here? Oh, that would be cute, I think, on there. Okay. And then also, one thing I do like to do is just take some paper clips. Do your paper clips do this? Drives me crazy. And I know when my son's in here messing around, he does this to me on purpose. But I don't think he's been in this drawer lately. You never know with him. He'll need a pen and just come and get in my stuff. Kids. I love him. I wouldn't trade him for anything. Maybe a trip to Mexico right now, or the Bahamas, or the Keys, somewhere warm. Does anybody have any vacations planned? Somewhere fun? We were going to go to Florida over spring break, but now I think we're going to have to go to Alabama. We have to take our RV down and have some work done to it. It's going to be our first trip out in it, and we're really looking forward to going to Florida, but Alabama should be nice and warm also when that time comes. So hopefully, anyway, right? Now see, I wouldn't put one of these on that gingham background. That is just way too busy. So this is where we need something a little more simple, like a book page pocket or a music page pocket. Let's see if I have any made here that we could use. This is my template and idea folder, and I really need to go, oh, now that's already pre-made and it's my idea, but that would be cute on that green. Anyway, I need to go through here and make some more things and prep. See, that's too tall, but I could cut it off the bottom. And these are just some vintage music papers that I have glued and folded. I thought I had, oh, I know where they are. Hang on. Okay, so I'm exposing some mess here. My desk is a mess and I really, really, really need to clean it. Okay, so this is where I have some ephemera pieces that I have made that I need to use in something. Bases. Ooh, that might be cute tucked in a pocket. And I should really come here first before, oh, there's some little page flags I made. See, I forget. Oh, there's a bird. There's a, I'm probably too close for you guys to see. These are some mixed media pieces that I made. Okay. These are just some journaling card bases. Let's see. Oh, that might be kind of fun for color. Let's see. Here they are. I knew I had some somewhere. Yay. Oh. And there's some tags too. And then the back of this is empty. Okay. Let's see. That won't match. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Some of these are pieces I've made, and some of these are pieces that were sent to me in Happy Mail and or swaps. And these are some die cuts and embossed papers. Oh, these are fun too. Let's look at these. And they're cut the right height because they're from when I made my prayer journal. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, I know what those are. Oh, I know what those are. It's nothing like going through your stuff and finding things you can use that are already made. So that's awesome. Okay, hang on. Okay, swung my camera back around. So again, this is why I don't create on cameras, because I'm kind of chaotic and I don't want you guys to be like, this lady is crazy and we're not listening to her anymore. So please do make sure you give me honest feedback. I can create off camera and just show you what I've made, or if you enjoy my crazy train, you're more than welcome to ride along with me. Okay, pockets is what we were looking for. So these are fun and neat. These are some of my Easter egg dyed paper. But what that is like you glue it on your paper and then it's extra journaling space. Or I did that wrong. I have to think about it because I have to go look in my prayer journal because I know there's some in there. But these are great because they're extra journaling spots. So we may be able to use some of those. These are some music paper pockets, and these are fantastic because you can use it as a tuck. There's a pocket and a pocket there. So we'll use some of these in here. Okay, and then these were an idea from Natasha at Treasure Books, and I just ripped that. That's okay. I used some scrap paper scraps, and this was actually a Winnie the Pooh scrapbook paper that I used, so we could use that as a tuck and then it folds down for more space. So we have some of these to use, and I made some tiny ones, some big medium-sized ones, and I can always make some more out of just whatever colored paper that would be appropriate for these. So there's that. Oh, I guess I need a new bag for those. I killed that one. Okay, so there's that. I have, this is a little pocket that I made that can be a tuck. It's an altered flash card. Oh, I made that as a journaling card. Okay, this is a little pocket that I made at a book page, which would be cute there if we stencil, and then we could use that for a tuck. Okay. And this is another one of those like these, but I just stenciled the inside, added a little bit of lace and a button and some bling for a closure. So we can tuck that in a pocket. And then I have some more tag bases in here that I've made. Let's see, what would be, that's a mixed media one I did. Okay, those are bunny ones. That one was sent to me. That one. Okay. Okay, so we've got some things we can work with here. I think this one's a little too dark. Although I love this background, I had a lot of fun making that, but that's too dark for this journal. This is a paint swatch that I turned into a journaling card. Another paint swatch that I did that's fun colored. And this one's just kind of plain, but that's okay sometimes just to have plain ones. So we have some options there. All right, so I think this particular video okay, these were just some bases that I made, some collage that I cut up. So I don't know. Ooh, that's got foreign language on it. What is that one? Okay, so we may be able to use some of these too. Ooh, that one's already, that one just needs a little bit of decoration. Easter. Okay. I'm sure I'm boring you guys. I apologize. Let me know. Oh, that's a nice base. Okay. And these are, I need to take these down and put cornstarch on them. Because I did gloss Mod Podge, which I literally do not like. And not knowing that it would do this, but I made these months ago and they're still sticking. So I'll take those downstairs and deal with them later. Okay. These would be fun. I think we can embellish these with some flowers or even some little people or magazine cutouts. So let's see what we can do as far as those go. Okay. So first what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is just end this video and I will go through and put pockets and see where we need pockets, see what we need to make. So that way in the next video, we can focus, excuse me, focus on making some more pockets or tuck spots, whatever we want to do. And then we'll figure out how many more journaling cards or things that we need to tuck into the pockets. And then we'll be able to start stenciling pages and actually building the journal, okay? I want to be really, really careful because this is only a 1.5 inch spine and I don't want it to become a chunky monkey, and it might. So I have to be really aware and try to make sure that pieces are flat and not adding too much bulk, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing in the next couple of videos. So I'm sorry if this one seemed super scattered. This is my journey and this is how I do things when I'm building. I think different ways and I'm a little scattered because I know for that pocket I need 2 things, or what do I have and what can I use. So let me know, how do you craft? Are you really organized and you have everything by category or what you need, or how do you do things? Help me out here. This is my first journal I'm building like this on camera, obviously. I've told you guys that. And actually the first journal that I'm going to put up to see if anybody would be interested in it. The journals that I've made in the past have been gifts. So this is a new experience for me. So thank you for joining me. Make sure if this is your first time watching that you hit the subscribe button so you'll get notifications when the next video is posted. And thank you for joining me, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Definitely give me feedback on some of the questions that I asked. I really want to know what your honest opinion is and what your thoughts are about those things. Just help me out. I know what my own thoughts are, but I would love to hear what other people think. So thank you for joining me. Have a great afternoon, and I'll be back in the next video. Bye.